What up, everybody? Thought I would do a sit and talk today, but if you can see, people are walking around in the main drag, a bunch of zombies with masks on, while they shut off Main Street, acting like this is doing something for the community. No, it's killing the community. Normally there'd be a bunch of traffic through here, people would be pulling in, they'd be getting their takeout. Instead, we're play acting and acting as though this is doing any good for anybody. How you doing, brother? Instead, you know, in a few months when no one has any money and they stop printing it for free, all these businesses will be out of business. That's what's gonna happen. And every 15 feet, they have a safety station that doesn't keep you safe at all. They have hand sanitizer and other nonsense. Guys, it's 80 degrees outside. It's 80 degrees. The other funny thing about this is that they're trying to do this as the 1940s. Last was the 30s, the 20s. So you notice no one's dressed up because it isn't a play act, okay? And I'll say it again, the local government should be ashamed of themselves for doing this. Ashamed of themselves for trying to promote this. Ashamed of themselves for lying and saying this is somehow helping any of these businesses. It's not. The coffee shop next to me is the busiest coffee shop even when this isn't going on. Oh, but instead, we all have to play act and act like everybody's scared and everybody's sick and this is gonna do something. It doesn't do nothing. It makes me actually nauseous. And one of the reasons that I'm leaving New York, because again, we're not in New York City. And even if we were, in New York City, there's not a high infection rate. There have been 0 spikes after the protests. There were 0 spikes after the Chainsmokers concert. There were 0 spikes after the parties under the bridge. 0 spikes, 0 spikes, 0 spikes. People right next to each other, not wearing masks, living their life. And again, we've got a LARP. We're in a live action role play in Oneonta, where let's take a walk down. Let's see how much farther we have to go down before another safety station. I mean, come on, give me a break. Damn right. Love you. Thank you. Trying to kill it. So there's one of my buddies. I just saw another buddy walking with his kid, and thank God, you know, like again, here we have. This isn't a LARP over here. Okay, we do this every week. So that's the farmers market. This is a LARP. Please wear a face covering. They have metal masks to try to tell me to wear a face covering 80-degree weather on the street. Give me a break. Give me a break. And as you can see, Main Street's not that big. It's not crowded. We're about to hit the absolute end of anybody around. And a lot of that has to do with, guess what? All these businesses have been decimated by this. This town already was struggling to keep businesses like this one that they gave a $250,000 grant to that went out of business, okay? It lives on alcohol, coffee, and pizza. And alcohol in particular now has been demonized in that, again, you can't have a bar anymore. You know, when I go to the bar, they have to LARP too. They have to microwave a corn dog and act like I'm going to eat it so I can buy a beer. But I can buy a beer right now at Walmart, and I could always buy a beer at Walmart. And I can go to the liquor store all the time. All the time. But again, if you want to have a bar in this state, you can't. Again, empty seats everywhere. But I guarantee when this gets covered in the local newspaper on Monday or Tuesday or whenever, they'll act like it was a raving success. When in fact, again, what's it doing? It's stopping all the major through traffic that is usually here and pretending people want their garbage safety stations. We don't. I just get so angry. I mean, that's it. We did it, right? This is phase 4. This is what your governor has decided happens in your state. And remember, gyms can't open, right? Not allowed to actually stay in shape, you know, get your workout on. Can't do that. You're still at most at half capacity, at most. And then you're supposed to have people sit outside. That's working out real well, huh? It's working out great right here, all these empty seats. And once again, when I look at people and they think they're helping, or this is a good thing, or that this is ever going to end, they have no idea what they're in for. You know, we did the video yesterday on the USA Today propaganda piece where they're saying that mandating vaccines is patriotic and that there will be no exemptions, right? No exemptions, huh? So right in your face, open medical martial law. That's it. That's what we're talking about. And I hope that anybody that watched that video yesterday either emailed or called those offices, because those people are disgusting. You want to talk about cancel culture, they need to be canceled. Anybody that would try to dictate to me that I should take an injection that's not even advertised to work, okay? I want to reiterate that one right now. Operation Warp Speed, 150 plus vaccine trials, none of them are to prevent COVID-19. Let me repeat that. Not one of those trials is to prevent COVID-19. And Bill Gates admits this. He's talking about after the second shot, maybe you get some antibodies for 2 to 4 weeks. So what? What does that mean? It means nothing. It means that you'll play along with the LARP and then you won't be wearing a mask in 80-degree weather and shutting down your businesses. That's it. But that's if you want to be a slave. That's if you want to take an unknown shot that so far, the Moderna vaccine, 80% had side effects, 20% hospitalized after their second shot. And it is a multi-shot. Okay, it's not one shot and you're done. It's multiple shots, and then we'll decide later on if you're gonna have to get one next year as well. No, 100% no. I'm not doing it. So, I mean, again, take a look around, guys. Ooh, there's pennies, ooh. Like I said, not good for business. It's just play acting. We're in a play acting society. I mean, give me a break. Take a look around. Empty. But I guarantee, and we'll do the story. You know, I'm sure they'll print something ridiculous on Monday, acting like it was a big success again. No, not at all. Again, businesses struggled when they were at full capacity. Okay, it's not like it was a gold mine here. Okay, if you worked hard, if you worked 60 hours a week, 80 hours a week, you were able to maintain a business and somewhat of a profit. Not here. This can be yours, because guess what? No one wants to rent on Main Street. Why would you? Why would you? They're making you put seats outside and saying, this is it, we did it, phase 4. We did it. So I'm gonna kick the day off when I get back with some Bill Gates stuff. Bill Gates, it is a national day of warning people about who the guy really is. I want to shout out to Derek Bros for once again putting a second day of awareness together. Derek Bros, The Conscious Resistance, The Last American Vagabond, also writing at themindunleashed.com. And, you know, me and Derek may not agree on everything, but I'll tell you what, we can have a conversation about it like two human beings. And we certainly aren't for unelected billionaires dictating to us how we must live our lives. And then, you know, mini-me's like my mayor and local governments just going along with the LARP. Let's shut off Main Street. Let's cut off the traffic on Main and pretend like we're gonna have a 1940s party. No one dressed up in the 1940s gear. We'll put up safety stations. Nothing keeping you safe about those stations. Again, I've used hand sanitizer 0 times since this. 0 times. Not once. Not once have I dipped into sanitizer. You know, guys, you know, yesterday I was complaining about the coffee. Look, I got it dripping on my thing. Again, I know it's the last thing in the world people care about, but I can't even get a coffee cup where the top fits on the cup anymore. Come on, man. Oh, so guys, like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs the video up. Check me out on Rockfin. Remember, I couldn't do this without you. You are fully 100% supporting this program and these bits, because we're 100% demonetized now for 4 full months on the YouTube platform. And I guess I'm just lucky to still be on it, because I dare go against the grain. I just walked through a street without a mask on. I just questioned authority. I just exposed the fact that LARPing in Oneonta is the new normal, but that's harmful. Most people don't want to hear or see that. Well, I'm gonna bring it to you. Guys, I'm gonna put down my dripping coffee and shut this down, and I'll see you soon on the flip side.